As I was going to St Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks, and each sack had 7 cats. Meow, 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 meow. The first step is either to print off this template or to draw your own. How I drew these, I just sort of thought about how big my finger was and how big I'd want them to be around my finger. It's as simple as that. I've made sure that I've got a digital version of this that you can download to use if you would like, or you could use my idea and just draw whatever you want to make finger puppets out of. These don't have to be cats, they could be monkeys or elephants or people or anything you fancy. So here they are, all coloured in. You can of course colour them whatever colours you like. I've kept the tails separate, we're going to stick them on once we've cut them out. And I thought you could mix and match which cat has which tail, so you can decide which one do you want to have a fluffy tail or a stripy tail, and you can try and match them up perfectly. Or you can do something like I've done here, like I've given this cat, it's got splodges, I'm going to give him a stripy tail, just because, why not? Here are my 7 cats, all cut out and ready to go. I've joined each one up with their tails, so I've matched them together so you can see how they're going to be. Next stage is quite obviously to stick them. Bit of glue on the tail, bit of glue on the cat, hopefully not spreading that ink around too much. Oh, get it on the right side of the cat, there we go. Like that, let's see how it looks at the front. Let's hide that ink smudge. There we go. So now the cats are all assembled, looking very cat-like and ready to go. The next part is to make the bits that slot onto your fingers. So that's what these rectangles are on the template. So I'm going to cut out each of these. Each one will be for one of the cats. So these finger slots are a bit of a one-size-fits-all, so I recommend having a bit of scrap paper and playing around with something the same size just to try and get something that fits your finger without sort of scrunching this bit up too much. I want it to be a triangle shape because I find that's the best shape for sort of staying on your finger. So I'm going to fold it about that much and then I'll fold it over again and over again and over again, all the way down like that. And I'm going to open it back up. I want to glue it then in a triangle shape using these folds. So like that, like that, like that. I'm going to glue this bit down. Like this. And what I find is that this is quite a nice, oh that one's really snug. I should have checked it before I glued, so that's a top tip for this part of the activity. But it just about fits, or it can go, there we go, on my little finger. I'm going to glue this bit next, which is easier to do if you have your finger inside it, like that. There you go, lots of glue on the back of that, on the join rather than the back, but then you want to do it on the back of the cat, like this. Then I could do this while it's on my finger. Just stick it onto the back. Like that. So you can either be very high up on my normal fingers or on my little finger. So if you're a younger person than I am, you might find that that sort of size is perfect for you. So having learnt that a bit larger for me is the best way forward, I'm going to have another try. So I'm folding it all the way down. These folds are a bit bigger than they were on the last one. Opening it up, going along the joins again to make the triangle. Let me test it. Oh, still a bit snug. So what I'm going to do is, rather than joining it, gluing it right on the join there, I'm just going to push this slightly back when I stick it down. So here comes the glue. And then there we go, like that. You see, Yeah, that feels good on my finger. Just the right size. Glue onto this bit. Ooh. Glue onto the back of the cat. Always find gluing both surfaces tends to help it stick just that bit better. Which if you're going to be playing with these and telling stories and things like that, you're definitely going to want them to stay nice and stuck. There we go. Cat number 2. Well, the big question I have now is how am I going to get all these off my fingers?